Hello YouTube, it is me Sam, and I am back with another review for you guys. As you can see, I did get the iPhone 6s Plus in rose gold in 64 gigabytes just because I got tired of the 16 gigs always telling me there was no memory left. So let's go ahead and get right into this review. Let's first talk about the design. So the design, as you can see, has not changed at all from the 6 and 6 Plus to the 6s and 6s Plus. It has gotten marginally thicker just because of the 7000 series aluminum that Apple is using on the new phones, just to avoid something similar to Bendgate, which happened last year. If you don't know about it, the iPhone 6 and 6 Plus did bend because the aluminum that they used wasn't strong enough. So that is what's contributing to the excess thickness, and I guess a little more heavy. You're not going to notice it at all unless you put it on a scale and you look at it. Not going to notice it. So inside the box, let's go back and talk about the box really quick. Box, pretty standard, change design as they always do. Inside the box is just your cable and your ear pods, so I'm not going to get into that. Let's go ahead and put that to the side, and let's start talking about the actual phone. So I'm going to try keeping it at this angle just so the light doesn't keep reflecting and you guys can see what's on the screen. So let's go ahead and talk about the cameras first of all. One of the most major upgrades in an iPhone camera is now available with the 6s and 6s Plus. The front and back cameras have been updated. The back camera now does shoot 4K video, and it also shoots 12 megapixel still pictures, which is a huge upgrade from, I believe, the 8 megapixels that we were getting with the iPhone 6 and 6s. The True Tone flash has been improved, not too much, not a significant improvement, but it has been improved. And then on the front, we were used to, I believe, like a 1 or 2 megapixel camera. It now shoots, I believe, 6 or 7. I'm probably way off. It's probably 5. But it does shoot nice HD video now. So when you're FaceTiming or you're Skyping, taking selfies, it does give you a lot better pictures, which is great. I was totally waiting for them to upgrade the front camera as well as the back. And another thing, while we're talking about the camera and while we're talking about the phone itself, the chip inside is the A9 chip, which does allow it to do all this new thing, all the new features to run smoothly. The A9 chip gives you it's a 64-bit chip, and it gives you a 70% faster CPU and a 90% faster GPU. It also, the phone does have a Touch ID 2.0. They're calling it Touch ID 2.0. Essentially just means that they've improved Touch ID to become more fast and more accurate. And then there's also increased Wi-Fi and LTE bands in here to make the connection a lot smoother and a lot quicker. I haven't had much experience since I just got it like about an hour ago, so I'll look into that, and if I see any, improvement, I'll let you guys know. And I'm sure there is. I'm not doubting it. So let's go ahead and get into the actual phone. So as you can see, my wallpaper is one of the standard iPhone wallpapers that came with the 6 and 6s, or sorry, 6s and 6 Plus. And there is something new called Live Photos. So basically, you're going to use your whatever finger, and you're going to touch, and you're going to use the new 3D touch, and you're going to press a little harder, and as you can see, the wallpaper does move. And if you let go, it moves back, which is really cool, because this was not possible in the other ones, just because 3D touch, wasn't there. So let's go ahead and get into the phone, and we'll check some other features. So going back to 3D touch, 3D touch is one of the main features that they're trying to push with the new iPhones. Basically, it basically allows you to push down on the screen a little bit harder and get a little bit more out of a little more menu options. So as you can, let's see, if I was to go to Safari and I was to use 3D touch and press and force, you would get this whole new list, which you weren't getting before. And same goes with messages and phone. If you were to press, you get your recent phone. I think it's recent. You get create contacts. Apple Maps does have that, where it gives you the option to find your previous location, stuff like that. And with the camera, you're no longer required to open up the camera app to get into like selfie mode or anything like that. You can just force touch it. I'm gonna keep saying force touch by accident because I have the Apple Watch, and that's just become a second nature when I'm talking about the pressure sensitive screens. So, but it is 3D Touch. It's called 3D Touch officially by Apple. So as you can see, you get these new options here. Not a lot of apps have been updated to handle the 3D Touch just because it's so new and so, you know, it's just come out. So I'm sure as time goes on, I'm sure Spotify will do something, Snapchat probably, and I'm looking forward to that. So let's go ahead and check out some of the, there's a new feature called Peek and Pop. So not a lot of apps, and the messages has been updated. Stock iOS apps will be updated instantly, you know, like as soon as you open the box, you're able to do that. But some of the third-party apps haven't been updated. I think Instagram has been updated, and let me give you guys a demo of that really quick. I'm gonna go ahead and log in. I don't want you guys to see my password or anything, so I'm gonna go ahead and log in really quick. Hang tight. And all right, so let's go ahead and get into my profile. So if you guys want, follow me on Instagram, totally cool. So Peek and Pop basically allows you to tap, hold, and it kind of peeks at you. You can peek the content, which basically allows you to just view it without actually having to kind of go into the image. But if you were to see, let's say you wanted to see the image, you know, full on, you could go ahead and press a little harder and it would pop you into the image, which is really cool. So let's go ahead and check that out again. Push down. Well, I just did the classic way, huh? You're gonna push down, you're gonna get a peek, you're gonna push, and you're gonna go to pop, which is really cool in my opinion. You're gonna get that really, really cool kind of quick glances. So you can just let go, quick glance. You're gonna be able to see a lot of content. So let's go ahead and go to explore, I guess, and let's just pick this one. So I could see it and just let go. So I don't have to go like this and go back, and you know, the old-fashioned way pretty much is, it's now become the old-fashioned way. You just peek, pop into it, and this does work in your Messages app, and I think that's the only way, you know, that's the only app that kind of supports that, just because that's the only app that I see would be, you know, benefited by having Peek and Pop. And then of course you do have your live photos like I was saying. So let's go ahead and talk about live photos really quick. So live photos you can access by tapping up here, and as you can see, it gives you a live image. And let's go ahead and just bring something out to show you guys what that is. All right, I have staples. Let's just go ahead and use the staples as an example. So if I was to hit this and I move it like this, that's the photo. So now when I go back into my photos and I was to press and hold, like I said, with the 3D Touch, you could force touch it. As you can see, that the picture didn't move because I didn't move it quick enough. But let's go ahead and try it again. All right, that should have worked. So let's go ahead and check it out. There it is. So as you can see, it kind of creates, it's kind of like a GIF-like image where you can kind of put it, and then I could set that as my wallpaper if I wanted to. I could go ahead and set that as my wallpaper. I'm not going to, but yeah. So that's that is your live photos. That's how you take live photos. I'm not going to have this active all the time just because I feel like not all my photos need to be live. And video, like I said, it does shoot in 4K video. So when you first get your phone out, you're going to notice that the 4K video isn't enabled. So you're going to have to go into your settings, and you're going to have to go into your photos and camera settings. And once you go down there, you can select your video recording settings. It has a wide range of settings now, and it also allows you to record slow-mo at 1080p or 720p. And it's cool, they give you like a little memory breakdown of how much memory it's going to take if you use a specific setting. And that's pretty much it. That's all I have for this new iPhone 6s. It's a really cool phone. I really do recommend getting it if you're, if you're in the market for a new phone, and even if you're not in the market for a new phone and you have the option to upgrade, I would probably check it out. And like I said, the design, the color looks amazing. The new rose gold color, I'm totally digging this new rose gold color, just because it's something different from the regular gold. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's my review for the iPhone 6s, 6s Plus. So if you guys have any questions, or if you guys have any comments, you guys want to suggest something, you guys have anything, any questions for me about the phone, about how it works, if anything comes up, hit me up in the comment section, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And thanks for watching, and don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe.